What is up, YouTube? What is up, guys? Good morning to everybody. It's already gonna be a hot day today, it seems like. On today's segment, as y'all can see what's going on, my hood's open. So what's happening right now is I gotta load back to No Trees, Texas, by Odessa, Texas, basically. But my AC, as y'all know, don't work. My AC is out. And I had a good friend of mine, good mechanic, very knowledgeable mechanic. By the way, I will put my information down below. He told me that it's a little valve, and that it's obviously leaked out of Freon. It's a little valve this big, this little thing. See it? That's all it is. So he was nice enough to give me that little part, which honestly I could have paid for, you know, anybody else. It was a cheap part, but you know, that's not the point. So he told me to buy that little part, buy some Freon. Hopefully it's enough, we'll see. And it adds Freon. So I really hope, I'm praying that it will work, because yesterday I was going to No Trees, coming back, going up there, it was brutal. It was brutal. Between my windows not working and AC not working, just blowing hot air in the truck, I was dying. So yeah, guys, it's not a joke. It's actually pretty dangerous, you know, but I had to do what I had to do, you know what I mean? And in some cases like this, if you can do it yourself rather than paying somebody else, yeah, I would say get it done yourself. Luckily, I'm somewhat mechanically inclined, so I can do things myself. And plus, this is really kind of self-explanatory. So anyways, we're gonna put this on, we're gonna add some AC, replace a little valve stem, and I hope it works. If not, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my I'm gonna manually basically take out the motor for the windows and roll it down myself manually. So let's check it out, guys. Oh crap, here we go. I failed, hopefully it don't bust. Let's check it out, see how I'm gonna show you guys how to get it done. It's a quick, easy process. A little valve. Oh, by the way, my little valve, obviously you need a little tool like this. This is like a homemade tool that he gave me for now, but it works, it's efficient. So let's see, guys. Like I said, I'll show y'all how to get it done right now. All right, for those of y'all that don't know how to do it, I'll show you. So obviously this is a low side pressure, this is a high pressure. You're gonna put Freon on this low side. Typically on regular vehicles between, I think, 19 to like 25 psi that you need to have inside to be good. This is dirty. In this truck I'm not too sure, but luckily this has a gauge which will be able to tell us, you know, where it's good and how much, if it needs more or not. I don't think one will be enough, quite honestly, but I think we'll have to make it work. And by the way, in order to put Freon, you need to have the truck on. The truck needs to be on in order to add Freon with the AC, you know, full with at the highest level. So yeah, so before you actually put Freon, you have to have the system on, the AC running, the truck running with AC going. So I'm fixing the truck to turn the truck on, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Put this Freon, and hopefully it'll be good, so we get on the road and go do our delivery. Well, I gotta pick up at the yard. Actually, I'm not going to the port today, which is great, because apparently the port is congested. So we'll see. And then from there, I'll be going to pick up the other container from another yard. And then, yeah. Let's see, guys. Let's check it out. All right. So first things first, we're gonna take out this little cap like so. As y'all can see, it was leaking. Oh crap. Well, seems like it might have had Freon in there or something. So No, there's no Freon. You would have seen actually Freon coming out, but doesn't seem like there's anything in there. Fuck. Never mind, there's Freon in there. Okay, so there's actually Freon in there, guys. As y'all can see, yeah, I just got sprayed. So there is Freon. Crap. Okay, so now that's another problem. That's another issue now. I'm not sure what it can be. Let's see, guys. Oh man, this is not gonna be good. Not gonna be good at all. Check it out. Today's cold. I don't think so. Alright guys, so as y'all saw, I tasted a little bit of Freon. Yeah, it's not that great, don't taste that good, but so it turned out I had Freon, and but not too much. So I went ahead and added a bottle that I bought from Walmart earlier. It kind of helped, which tells me this needs more Freon, but I also had a small leak somewhere because for some reason the needle kept going down. But I noticed the AC clutch was engaging, disengaging, engaging, disengaging, and after I was adding Freon, it was just running. It never stopped. Then it stopped again and did it again. So definitely something wrong there. Now the AC right now is not cold, not at all, but it's not hot either. So I guess we're gonna make it with that, you know, hopefully. So I'm going to No Trees, Texas. Again, I gotta go to the yard, drop this this box right here. Luckily I'm gonna go to the port, so I'm going to drop this and then we'll pick up another one at another yard and go straight over there. So yeah, so let's see what happened next. Let's get on the road, guys, and then hopefully we could beat some traffic. You know, now Houston traffic can be brutal, but I think it's already out of traffic time. So let's see, guys. I'll check with y'all in a little bit. always make sure you have the right one. Always make sure you get the right box, whether if it's a drop-in hook, deal, trailer, flatbed, drive-in, whatever, container is, in my situation, container. Always make sure you have the right one. Always make sure you check for your seals, that your seal matches the paperwork, always. And definitely check your tires, check your lights, everything, right? Because the very person I dropped it last, I didn't check. But yeah, that's an important thing when you're picking up, when you're especially you do drop and hook. Always check your stuff. Always check your equipment. Always check your paperwork. Make sure everything matches. Because the last thing you want is to drive way out to your customer and ends up being the wrong one. It's gonna be it could be a lot of problems. But anyways, we're fixing to hook this up. We actually gotta go to the shop, to the mechanic shop to get my AC fixed. Still not going like I need to be. My appointment is not till 11 or to 11, between 11 and 12 o'clock tomorrow. In the 11 in the morning or 12 p.m. So I actually got time to go get my AC worked on, and then I'll probably be leaving tomorrow morning. So let's hook this up, guys. Get this hooked up, and then we'll be heading back out to the house, I guess. Up. Are we hooked up? Are we hooked up? Yes, we is. Not just check that though. You gotta check behind. Make sure the kingpin is locked with the forks, the arm. Landing gears down. Obviously, we gotta add my lights. Boom, bam, bim, ratata. Lights. Oh yeah. Oh, this thing is. Alright. We obviously gotta check on the lights, right? Marker lights. I got my flashers on, as I can see. So don't worry to check that. Check everything. I'm gonna check my tires in a minute. I got my little, you know, the famous tire thumper. That's working. That's working. Of course, you gotta check these tires. Not like this. Not with your fist or with your hand. Not even with your foot. I mean, you could do a quick kick, but it's really not gonna give you an accurate kick. A kick is really what's gonna do. It's really just gonna let you know if it's flat or not. It's not gonna give you the accurate reading, honestly. So, unfortunately, I don't have my gauge with me. Mine, the one I have broke, so I gotta give me a new one. So, of course, one thing, you fix one thing when someone else breaks. Which that's a little cheap part, but the cheap little tire gauge, tire chuck, is what it's called. But yeah. Yeah, guys, the famous tie thumper. Oops, I dropped my gloves. Lights are working properly. That's right. Got my glove. By the way, I need some new gloves because these gloves have holes everywhere. Oh yeah, I forgot the landing gear. Landing gear is gonna be a tough one. Why am I saying it's a tough one? So this is gonna be real tough. I have too much noises in this truck. Shop, get this AC going because I can't do this no more. This AC is brutal. This heat is brutal, guys. So I'm probably gonna stay out there at the shop with them so to make sure they do it right. Because if I go home, I know they're gonna take their time, and I probably won't get it back until tomorrow. But I have to leave tomorrow by 2 o'clock in the morning to make it there by 10:30, 11 o'clock, which is the time of my appointment. Let's get this container dismounted, unhooked, and then let's go bobtail. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all how to unhook a trailer from a tractor. A lot of y'all don't know. Very easy, a couple steps. We'll show y'all how to get it done. So when you are deciding to get your CDL, want to get into trucking, your test will now show you how to unhook and hook to a trailer. But I'm fixing to show you that. So let's check it out. All right, first things first, if your lights are on, you want to turn them off, right? Because what you're going to do, you're going to unhook, disconnect the green one, which is electrical wire, and what can happen is you put a short somewhere where your lights stop working. So in order to ensure that you won't get causing a short, you want to turn off all your lights. So obviously I have no lights on. All my lights are not working right now, no flashing lights, none of that. Last thing you need is a short. Last thing you need is a light to go out. That's a whole ball game. So you want to unhook the electrical light. You want to hook the red one, right? Do the blue one, right? So obviously you're not going to leave it like this. You're going to ask yourself, well, where am I going to put these things? I can't leave them hanging like that. Exactly. So some trucks got a little bracket that goes on the back of the sleeper. You can just basically hook onto the glad hands, the lines too, or like myself, for loading locks, I'll put them up there, right? I don't have loading locks, so load locks, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna put my lines up there. They're gonna be secure. Next thing you want to do, you can actually do this in any order you want to. You can do it, but my order is I disconnect the lines, and then you're gonna get this fit wheel and pull it. Some trucks are manual, and some trucks have it where you have a button. In my situation, I actually have a button right here, right? I've never really honestly used it, but you can do the button too if you like. It's really up to your preference. I'll say do it however you make it comfortable. Now the third and the last thing you want to do is the landing gear. So this deal here, you gotta figure out which way goes down, which way goes up, right? Obviously, you know, clockwise is where it goes down, counterclockwise it goes up. There's different ways. Different trailers have different setups. Some of them go the opposite way of the way I'm turning. Some of them turn the other way to go up, go down. Really just depends on the trailer. You just got to figure it out when you get to it. Now there's one last step. Well, actually, like I said, the steps can be done in any way. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. You can do different, your way, your step, whichever one you want to choose to do first. It is your choice. There's another step you need to do, and unfortunately I can't do because my truck is not equipped to dump my airbags. So as y'all can see, all my airbags are, you know, inflated, right? So technically what you need to do, there's a switch in the truck, right, where we'll dump these airbags down. It's a dump valve. Every truck should have it. I don't know why mine doesn't have it. I gotta get it installed. The point is, there's a valve, a button in your truck on your dash. They'll dump these airbags. So what you do usually when that happens, your landing gear, you want to leave a little bit of space, a gap between the floor and the landing gear, the foot, the leg, about probably a couple inches, maybe a foot, right? Because when you dump the airbags, it'll go down, then the landing gear will touch the floor, then you can come off on the trailer without any pressure. In my situation, I don't have it. So what I did, I brought down the landing gear a lot. I brought down the landing gear all the way to the floor, as I don't have an airbag to dump my valve. So when I come off under the container, I'll go real slow. What can happen is the airbag can get inflated real more and it can explode. It actually happened to me a few times, actually once. That's why I had to replace 2 airbags and a valve. So yeah guys, this is it. Once you're done, once you did all these steps, and again, you can do these steps in however ways you want to do it. The wiring first, landing gear first, the kingpin first, whichever you want to do, whichever your choice is. Once you do that, you're gonna go in the truck, and so, right, you obviously have the parking brake, the trailer brake. Obviously you're not hooked up to the trailer no more, so all you want to do is release the air, now parking brake only. Put it in gear, right, and pull away slowly forward. In my situation, in my case, I gotta go slow because I don't have, like I said, I don't have a dump valve. But y'all, if y'all have a dump valve, which most trucks do, once your airbags are dumped, deflated, y'all can pull forward. I'm not saying, you know, haul forward, but you know, I want to at least try to go slowly. This is it. That's all there is to it, guys. Obviously my airbags are all the way up, as I told y'all. I'm gonna let them go down, let them settle down a little bit. We're gonna head to the shop. So let's see what's gonna happen over there.